Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. I'm Robin, or A Hobbit's Reading List, and last week was such a good reading week. I would love to continue that on. So that's going to be one of my focuses this week. I obviously also have a lot going on. I work full-time, I'm in school part-time, and I have an essay due this weekend, and like trying to maintain some sort of social life. So let's see what I can do. Now, yesterday I didn't read anything. I was actually doing like a work training that I'm not even halfway done. I think I did like 2 hours maybe, but I have a meditation chair, and so it has a very I would say small seat, and that has a little thing at the bottom where you can put your feet, but it moves so you can sit in a lot of different configurations. But the fact is that my bottom is wider than the seat. So I can only sit on that seat for so long before it starts like kind of hurting. So I sat on the chair for because I also edited yesterday. So I was sitting in that chair for probably closer like 4-ish hours with like very little break. Man, my my butt started to hurt. So I'm like, okay, I'm done watching training. That was probably too much information. That's fine. All that to say, I didn't read anything yesterday. I did start listening to A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I really am enjoying it. I want to say I listened to 4 or 5 chapters going to and from class. I will listen to more today. But it is about this witch who, in this world, witches and the supernatural are known and are a decent amount of the population. I don't remember the percentage that the book said. But our main character, Mariel, she had a prophecy said about her when she was born that she was going to be this super powerful, super awesome witch. And she does have a lot of power, but she's not the best. She's not the best spellcrafter. Which is what it's called, spellcraft. She messes up a lot. And it's said that she's 10 years behind where she should be. She's 28, and she's casting a 15-year-old. So, and her mom, we've gotten her mom interacting 2 or 3 times already, and her mom sucks. Her mom is so mean. And, it's under the guise of, oh, I'm just trying to, push you. I'm just trying to help you. But, the things that she's saying, Mariel is very upfront about, yeah, I have problems, and my mom is, half of them. Because I'm just holy crap. If my dad ever said anything like that to me, I would be way more damaged. Thank you, Dad, for never saying anything horrible to me. Anyway. So Mariel is constantly trying to improve her spells, and she keeps messing up. And one of those mistakes is trying to summon flour, because she loves to bake, and she accidentally summons a demon, which is a pretty big mistake. But the demon, is there to collect her soul, because that's how it works. A demon is summoned, they strike a bargain, the demon gets someone's soul, and that soul is used to sort of bring energy and light to the demon plane. So he can't leave until he gets her soul, which her soul is super awesome because she's so powerful. And Mariel is well, it was a mistake, I'm not giving away my soul. And he's well, I'm here then. So he's super intrigued by her. She's really rude to him, which I guess is understandable. And then Mariel's mom comes over, and so Mariel doesn't want to admit that she made another mistake with spells, and so she says that they're dating. And so Mariel and this demon, Ozroth, have to pretend to date, while Ozroth is just sort of waiting for her to figure out something that she wants enough to trade away her soul. So I was very hesitant about it because I don't read a lot of straight romances. I don't read a lot of like supernatural romances. Well, I guess I read a decent amount. But anyway, I was just sort of hesitant about it. I actually really am enjoying it. Granted, I've only listened to like 4 or 5 chapters. I think I'm like 10 or 13% in. So like, it could get bad. But like, I was really enjoying the parts that I listened to. My face kept like reacting. Like, I'm driving and like, Mariel would say something. I'd be like, because that's the face she would have made. So I'm having like a really good time with it, which is relieving. So I'm excited to listen more today. I did not get to read anything else, as I said. And I don't know if I'll be able to read more tonight. I'm hoping I will, but I have a very busy day at work. I would like to work out because I didn't work out this morning. I have work stuff from Sunday to finish. I have a lot I have to do. So I really don't know if I will be able to read tonight. But I want to. I want to. So we'll see. But yeah, that's my update. And I'm going to go to class and listen to more of how to fake date a demon. So. Hi everyone. So it is Wednesday afternoon. I'm doing everything from home today. My classes got moved virtual. My meetings got moved virtual because it's snowing a lot. We're probably it says like 2 to 4 inches. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it is 4 inches or more. So yeah, the roads don't look awesome. So I'm glad that I'm just staying home. So yesterday I listened to more of A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. And I'm still really enjoying it. I still really don't like Mariel's mom. She's the worst. And I find myself like really looking forward to when Mariel and Ozroth like get closer, because I'm really interested in how that's gonna work, because right now they both are in a state where they're both like, oh, this person's attractive but also annoying and wants my soul, or you know. So like, still very funny, very entertaining, but I want more development, and I'm only like 20% in, so I'm not surprised that there's not a lot of development right now, so I'm not complaining about that. I am intrigued though, because I know in the sequel, because it is a series, the sequel follows one of Mariel's best friends, Caladia, I think. And I think the demon that she will end up with is actually Ozroth's mentor. And he is like way more intense, because Ozroth has a soul, which is very, very uncommon for a demon. And so he has actual like feelings, whereas most demons don't. So so I'll be very interested in the sequel and like how that's gonna work. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm hopeful that my enjoyment will continue through the rest of the book. But I didn't get to listen to any more today because I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not driving. I will listen to more tomorrow when I go to class. Otherwise, the only other thing I read last week's Torah portion, so I'm still a week behind. That's okay. And then I just finished reading 3 more chapters of the Ballad of Jacquotte. Delahaye, I think is how you pronounce it. I looked it up. I don't speak French, so I'm probably still butchering it. But I think I'm closer than I was in the last vlog. She has just become a pirate, like officially. So she's, you know, on her pirating journey. She's learning, and her captain is intense and not nice. So yeah, I want to read more, but I also wanted to, you know, make sure I filmed a clip. I think it's getting to the point in the book where I won't be able to talk about a lot of details because I think I'm at like the 130 page mark maybe. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, don't really have a lot going on tonight. I have, you know, some meetings later, but otherwise I'm just working on my to-do list as always. So I will check in later if I've read more. Hello everyone. I have to make this very quick because I'm already late. I was supposed to leave at like 7 and it's like 7:03. I finished a book last night. I finished reading The Ballad of Jacquotte Delahaye. I think that is how you pronounce it, or maybe I'm just putting an accent on it to make it sound fancy. Either way, I finished it and I really enjoyed it actually. Part of it is just because like but like most books set on the ocean, I'm probably going to enjoy. I really love the ocean. I love the way it makes you feel. And, excuse you. And so most books that involve the ocean or sailing or what have you, like, I'm probably going to enjoy them. But I don't remember if I've talked about what the synopsis is. So, pretty much it follows Jacquotte, who becomes a pirate captain. Kind of just through happenstance. And then, you know, self-discovery of like what she wants. And it's her working with her friends, as well as the woman that she's in love with, to help themselves, obviously, and take care of themselves, but also help other people. And so, like, yes, they are pirates, but they have a moral code that is pretty good. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought that a lot of it made sense. There's not a lot saying that like Jacquotte Delahaye was a real person, and that the legend about her might be like an amalgamation of different female captains. So I really enjoyed this tape because it helped me learn more, you know, whether or not she as just one person was real. So I gave it 4.5 stars because, like I said, it was really good. It was really good. There were a couple things. Sometimes I felt like Jacquotte was like a little bit of like a Mary Sue, like a little, but not to an extent where it bothered me. Just like there were a couple times where I'm like, okay, she can do that too. Great. But yeah, I just really liked it. I do recommend people read it. So I'm going to head to work, continue listening to A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating and Demon. I should make a good amount of progress on that because I'll be driving for like 3 hours. And then I'm going hopefully to start reading Stephen King's On Writing, which I will be talking about more in depth in a separate video. Alright, I have to go, so I will talk to you guys later. Good morning, everyone. I'm trying to remember the last time I filmed. I think it was Friday morning. Yeah, it had to be Friday morning because I was in a big rush. So, oh, happy Valentine's Day, by the way. So, I listened to more of, wow, it is really snowing outside. That's gonna suck to drive in. I can't see the road. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna make this quick because I think my drive's gonna suck. Okay, so I listened to more of A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating and Demon. I'm over halfway through, I believe. I probably won't finish it today. I maybe would have finished it like in a week, but I didn't drive to work on Wednesday, so that obviously cut some time. I also didn't go to Temple on Friday, so that lost me like an hour. It's fine. I will finish it next vlog. I am enjoying it. I find myself unsure if I will continue the series, just because I do, okay, let me, I do enjoy the book. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy Sarah Hawley's writing. It drives really well with me. But I know the second book follows Caladia, who is Mariel's best friend. And I find myself really annoyed by Caladia a lot. Like, while Mariel is willing to give people chances, Caladia makes a first assumption or first impression and she just sticks with it no matter what. And she's making all these like assumptions about Ozrith, and it got really annoying having listened to her like monologue for 10 minutes about how horrible he is, and he's just gonna steal her soul, Mariel's soul. And I'm like, you don't know. You don't know. Like, she's not there to see a lot of it. Their interactions between Mariel and Ozrith that she does see, Ozrith is being pretty nice and standing up for Mariel. And Mariel has repeatedly told Caladia that, like, he's not actually, like, actively trying to, like, make a bargain to get her soul. And so it was really, really annoying. So yeah, so when I say I don't know if I'm going to continue the series, that's why. Because the second book is dealing with Caladia, and I don't want to follow her and her assumptions for an entire book. So, I don't know. But I also don't know if I can just skip to the third book in the series. Especially because, like, I don't recognize any of those names for that couple. So, there's that. For this book, though, Fake Dating and Demon, I do really enjoy it. I think it's really funny. I think it makes a lot of sense. I like the connection between Mariel and Ozrith, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm so frustrated with Caladia. Just because I'm like, you don't know what I know, so shut up. So there's that. I think other than that, I only read 2 chapters of The Mysteries of Udolpho, which I should really pick up, but I just don't. It's so slow. Like, it's good. I actually do like it. So The Mysteries of Udolpho follow, crap, I think her name is Emily, maybe. Eventually she becomes an orphan and goes and stays with, I think, her uncle. And there she's kind of like pursued in like a very creepy kind of way, and yeah, but I'm not there yet. I'm still at the beginning where like her mom has died, and that's very sad, and she's with her dad going to, I believe, Italy for like his health because he's starting to decline. And we meet this wanderer whose name I can't remember right now. And him and Emily make a lot of sense together. And I think Emily's dad is like shipping them, but then they separate. Like, the guy's like, all right, we'll have to go home, and Emily and her dad are like, well, we have to go to Italy, so they just like reluctantly, but they still separate. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. I think I'm like 7% in the book. I am enjoying it. I like the story. The writing slows me down. There's a lot of description to where maybe there doesn't need to be all that. So yeah, there's that. Otherwise, I read about 50 pages of Stephen King's On Writing, but I'm not going to talk a lot about that one because I'm doing a separate video for that. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna leave for work and drive very carefully, and I will tell you how much I end up listening to A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. Hi everyone, I am going to wrap up the vlog. It is now Monday afternoon. I forgot to end the vlog before I drove to class today, which means that I continued reading. I finished a book, and so, hey! I managed to finish, what, 2 books this week? Yeah, Ballad and now A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. As I've been saying all week, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the relationship between Mariel and Ozrith. A lot of the plot made sense. The only thing I wasn't a huge fan of was Mariel's best friend, but I was talking about my dad, and he's like, you know, he read a book where he didn't like the best friend character either, but then he read another book set in that world following this best friend, and he actually really loved it. So I am willing to give the second book a shot. My cat is moving. That's why the camera is wobbling a lot, because apparently when I start talking, they just have to leave. But anyway, so I really enjoyed it. I will continue with the series. Hopefully Caladia is more tolerable in the second book, because the bits that we saw was like, yes, she's a very loyal and caring friend, and that is lovely. She's also very presumptuous and stubborn. And that was what was annoying me. So hopefully that sort of changes in the second book, but we'll see. So I ended up giving it 4 stars. I would recommend it I would recommend more in the autumn. There's a lot of mention of like the seasons changing, and you know, the slight nip in the air, and it just felt a little strange to be hearing about, you know, like leaves browning when I'm looking at like 4 inches of snow and no leaves. So it's just like, I as a seasonal reader, if you are a seasonal reader, like I would definitely hold on to this book for another like 5 months. So 5? No. More like 7. I was like, wait, 5 would put us in July. That's not enough time. It's better, but yeah, wait till the latter half of the year. So other than that, I haven't really read anything else. I do have obviously upcoming reading plans for next week, so tune into that when it's uploaded. But otherwise, I am going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.